Okay, getting to some more interesting stuff now. So this 5x multiplies into this bracket, and the 6 multiplies into this bracket, but this guy does not multiply into that bracket because, of course, he's not right next to the bracket. So we're going to get 5 times 2 is 10. X times x is x squared. 5 times negative 3 is negative 15, and just an x. 6 times x is 6x, and 6 times 4 is 24. In this case, we're not quite done because we have some like terms over here. So it's going to be negative 15 plus 6 is negative 9x plus 24. And that would be the answer. So from now on, if you see like terms, you always have to collect them. You always have to add them together. That's part of distributing. Okay, this one over here. I'm going to show the, okay, don't write this down. I'm going to show the wrong way of doing it first. Well, really try it yourself first. See if you pause the video and see if you do it this wrong way. A lot of people do. So the wrong way is, we go 5 plus 3, 8 times 2x minus 6, and then we distribute the 8 to both of these guys, and we get 8 times 2 is 16x, and 8 times negative 6 is negative 48. And this is wrong. So why is this wrong? Well, the reason it's wrong is that the 3 and the, what we have between 3 and 2 is a multiplication. What we have between 5 and 3 is an addition. And so you have that bedmass convention, which says that the multiplication has to happen before any addition. And here we did the addition before we did the multiplication. So that's the wrong way. So the right way is going to be, we multiply it in first, and we get 5 plus 6x minus 18, which then becomes 6x plus 5 minus 18, which becomes 6x minus 13, which is quite a bit different than 16x minus 48. So following the bedmass convention is definitely relevant to these type of problems. Okay, I know it says 17, but I'm going to switch up 17 and 16 because I think 17 would actually be better at this point. What I've done here is the same type of question, but now there's a negative over there. And one way of dealing with it is to do the 4 first. So we could take the 4 and put only the 4 into the bracket. So we don't do 3 minus 4 because that's a bedmass thing again. So this would be 3 minus 8x, and then 4 times negative 5 is negative 20. Now you have a negative in front of the bracket, so that becomes negative 8x plus 20. We move things around, and we get 23 minus 8x, or we could have written this as minus 8x plus 23. So that's one way of doing it. Probably the way I would do it. But some people like to go fast. And so what you could do is you could take the minus 4 and multiply it indirectly. You just have to be careful. In this case, it actually won't make much of a difference. But if the first one's, if this was a negative, you would actually have to leave the positive, because otherwise it would turn it into a multiplication. So this would be 3, and then negative 4 times 2 is minus 8x, and negative 4 times 5 is plus 20. And then we are Add this step over here, and you continue downwards till you get to the answer.